Hurricane Irma, the strongest Atlantic Ocean hurricane on record, has sparked scares of deadly storm surges dumping huge amounts of water on hurricaneprone areas of Florida. The latest NOAA Hurricane Irma path updates has the eye of the storm heading just north of Cuba as it heads towards Miami, Florida, where it is expected to make landfall late Saturday, early Sunday this weekend. The National Hurricane Center NHC has issued a hurricane and storm surge warning for all of South Florida and the Florida Keys. Florida residents have been warned they may not be able to survive the storm surges by CBS local forecaster Craig Setzer during his latest Hurricane Irma path update. He said it's water that comes in, ocean that comes in pushed by the wind. CBS local Hurricane Irma path update shocking warning of dead storm surge in Miami, Florida. Irma is a potentially catastrophic Category 5 hurricane. NOAA. It's not a wall of water, it's waves that come in rushing on top of each other, growing with high, great force. Water has tremendous force and can do a lot of damage. When it sweeps through an area, it can carry homes away, it can tear buildings apart, it can move cars. It's just not something you want to be in at all. That is why we've evacuated for the storm surge. We can survive the wind. The wind may be very strong, but we can survive that. We can't survive the storm surge, and that's why we have to get out of those areas. The NOAA's National Hurricane Center has issued a 2 a.m. EFT update which puts Hurricane Irma on track to move away from the Turks and Caicos Islands and towards the Bahamas. The latest path update shows Hurricane Irma hitting Florida on early Sunday, possibly making landfall as a Category 4 hurricane. The NOAA said on the forecast track, the eye of Irma should continue to move westward away from the Turks and Caicos Islands and toward the southeastern Bahamas this morning. The core of the hurricane will then move between the north coast of Cuba and the Bahamas during the next day or two. Hurricane Irma is located about 20 miles north of Great Inagua Islands and about 535 miles east-southeast of Miami, Florida. The monster storm is moving in a west-northwesterly direction at 16 miles per hour with maximum sustained winds of 160 miles per hour. Friday, September 8, 2017. People walk past debris as Hurricane Irma moves off from the northern coast of the Dominican Republic. In Agua, the NOAA added Irma is a potentially catastrophic Category 5 hurricane and will continue to bring life-threatening wind, storm surge and rainfall hazards to the Turks and Caicos Islands and the Bahamas through Saturday. Heavy rainfall is still possible across portions of Hispaniola through Friday. Hurricane conditions will also spread over portions of the north coast of Cuba, especially over the adjacent Cuban Keys through Saturday. Severe hurricane conditions are expected over portions of the Florida Peninsula and the Florida Keys beginning late Saturday. Irma could make landfall in southern Florida as a dangerous major hurricane and bring life-threatening storm surge and wind impacts to much of the state.